Hey there, Scorpio. Welcome to your mid-June 2019 general and love reading. This is going to be a very quick general and love life energy check-in, see where we're at, what's going on, and what to expect for the rest of the month. I want to thank you guys so much for all the love and support, for all your likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. I'm going to just give you a quick, real quick read for your general energies. Okay, some of you are in need of a peaceful resolution. That was important as I was getting the deck ready. Make peace with yourself, make peace with others, whatever situation, whatever hand you've been dealt with, okay, Scorpio? And then shake that shit off and move on, because if you're writhing in some serious emotional hurt, pain, confusion from that full moon in Sagittarius, I'll link it up here if you didn't check out that reading. Especially if you have Sagittarius in your chart, you know, that full moon in Sagittarius may have brought up some, you know, old shit that just, you know, smacked you a few times. Anyway, Scorpio, this is your general and love life reading for Scorpio sun, moon, and rising sign. And then when we get to the love portion, also Venus signs. Remember, this is a general reading and not all messages will resonate with everyone. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and never force a message to apply. Also, I just want to remind you guys, remember that the most viewed signs videos for the, you know, monthly and the mid-month, and the most liked signs videos will get an extended love reading the following month. Also, if you're new to me, welcome. I hope you stick around and I hope you subscribed. And for those of you that are subscribed or thinking about it, double tap that bell so that you get notified when I upload. I do have summer love energy readings for you guys coming soon. So whatever it is that you're thinking about, that you're hoping to get more information on, I feel that you, Scorpio, you already know what you need to do about that situation. You're just not wanting to take the steps for it. Anyway, let's get started. That was a message for someone. Yeah, helpful people. You know what you need to do, Scorpio. Okay, let's get started. General for Scorpio sun, moon, and rising signs, June 15th through the 30th, 2019. Wow, my ears are ringing, Scorpio. Okay, what is it with your readings? You guys are the only sign I cough. I cough in your readings. So we've got Scorpios here that are not communicating. They either feel like they can't or are just being stubborn and won't. If there's communication that you need to do, whether in work, in family, friends, love life, whatever it may be, if you need to make amends, if there is something that is bothering you and you have yet to confront the person or the situation, if you feel unheard or like you haven't been able to speak up, Scorpio, I feel like the last 2 or 3 readings I've done for you, I've coughed. And I'm not sick anymore. I know I was sick for a while, like a couple months. But that cough, that's your throat chakra, honey. Clear it. You need to speak up. Say what you got to say. Maybe that's my Scorpio friend watching. Got my ears ringing. And look at that. Peaceful resolution card came out once again. So I'm going to take it. Even though this is supposed to be a quick reading for you guys, I'm going to take it and just pull a couple quick cards for it. My new clarifying deck, which I'm absolutely in love with, is the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot deck. It is beautiful. It's gorgeous. And I absolutely love it. Anyway, because this card keeps wanting to come out, I'm just going to pull a couple cards before I do the general for everyone else. So, peaceful resolution. Yeah, in love. Whether or not you want to start something new again, whether or not you want to reach out, apologize, communicate, say, you know, let's start all over again. I know that we ended things on the wrong foot. I really miss you. I really love you. I really want to make amends. I don't like the way things ended. I'm just not feeling myself. I'm just not the same. And if this isn't you feeling that, Scorpio, for someone else, this is someone feeling that for you. So you may have an apology coming your way. Someone wanting to make amends and start all over again. This is someone that it feels like it was like a sudden... If this is an argument you had with your mom, your baby mama, mother figure, or a mom, Or this is someone that you really wanted to manifest something at one point. This is someone that you looked up to, that you really wanted to put roots down with. This is someone that you imagined a future, you imagined growing with. You thought you're always going to be together as friends, as, you know, a couple, whatever it may have been for you, whatever, you know, apply it to your situation. This is someone who is loving, caring, and nurturing. And I feel like you finally felt like this is someone I can offer my cup of love to, and yet things didn't work out the way you had hoped it would. So there is a peaceful resolution within this situation, whether it's you reaching out or them reaching out, if you're dealing with another water sign, because this is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here. Whatever, it doesn't have to be those signs, but just to give you an idea, or they have those in their chart, okay? Whatever it is that you're worried about or that's on your mind, Scorpio, you will have a peaceful resolution about this, okay? So that was for someone. Absolutely had to take it. Don't feel it was for everyone. It was like a message for a handful of you. If that resonated, let me know below, please, in the comments. Send me an email, a message, whatever it may be. Let's move on to the rest of the tribe, right? The rest of my lovely Scorpios. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. What is the overall message? Most important message Scorpio needs to know for June 15th through the 30th. Most important message. So, don't stop. Whatever it is that you've been trying to work on, manifest, make changes. If you are shifting towards a healthier lifestyle, if you have been working on a side project, if you have been trying to build, you know, wealth, or I'm feeling like a switch of careers. There's a Scorpio here who's just been saying, you know, it's my time. It's my turn. You are literally manifesting and recreating your life like a whole new you. The angels are saying, don't stop. You're on the right track. You're finally honoring yourself. You're finally getting to a point where you're moving towards healing, breaking free from, you know, the lack mentality, from the feelings of undeservingness, the feelings of I'm not worthy, I'm not deserving of this. You know, there's too many things that have held me back. Those of you that had way too many excuses as to why you weren't in a situation or in a place that you felt that you wanted to be in, but for whatever reason you weren't, I feel you're finally breaking free and, you know, through those excuses, the whatever it was, the mentality, the feelings, the emotions, the people, the situations, you're breaking free. I feel like I don't feel that you hit rock bottom, but it certainly felt like it. You had some sort of a wake-up call or an awakening where at some point you said, what the fuck am I doing? Enough is enough. Why am I still in this situation? Why do I keep dealing with these situations? Why do I keep allowing these fucked up people in my life? Why do I keep ruining relationships? Why do I get into relationships where they take advantage of me, they hurt me, whatever it may be? Why do I overwork myself to the bone when I could be doing something else for less amount of time, energy, and effort and get the same amount of compensation? That was important for someone because that shit came out of nowhere. Anyway, here we go. Don't stop, Scorpio. You're on the right track. Angels are saying keep going. You have what it takes to continue to manifest the outcome that you want. I feel like you're going to be making an announcement soon, or those are your plans. Like you want to take flight, you want to take a leap of faith, you want to start a new business, you want to have like this whole new life. There's like this whole new air about you and you're ready. It's almost, you know, if somebody here is feeling more comfortable in their own skin, finally feeling themselves because you probably hadn't been in so long, someone here is also going to come out of the closet because I feel it. Like someone's finally going to say, you know, I'm finally coming to terms with it. I feel like someone just didn't want to admit it to themselves. but someone's going to make that type of change. So honor yourself, respect yourself, love yourself. Yeah. See, for whoever it was that's holding back, that was not revealing their true, authentic self, those emotions of feeling trapped, of not honoring yourself, that shit came to the surface with that full moon in Sagittarius, let me tell you. So the Magician came out in reverse. You felt at one point or another that you can't move on being the person that you are meant to be. You weren't honoring yourself. You had to maneuver your way in and out of situations and manipulate relationships, scenarios. You know, even like something as simple as you get invited to a wedding, you need to take a date. Maybe you've already started seeing someone of the same sex and you show up with a female or a male, opposite sex, basically. You know, this also has to do with manipulating what you feel on the inside, the darkness, the secrets, the fear. The Magician, right side up, is, you know, creating and having all the tools that you need to start something new. But coming in reverse, you don't realize that you have what it takes to break free from, you know, those dark feelings, those dark emotions, the negative self-talk, you know, everything, the hindrances that have held you back from creating the life you want. You're not realizing that you have what it takes. But you're starting to turn over a new leaf, which is why you have the Don't Stop card. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini with the Queen of Swords. And the Hierophant. Someone here is thinking that whatever your preferences are doesn't have to be, you know, love, lifestyle. It can be something as in you're becoming more spiritual. Maybe you've become religious, which is something that, you know, people aren't used to with you. Maybe you went from, you know, being religious to an atheist, or an atheist to, you know, being religious. Maybe you just, you know, started to awaken and become more spiritual. You started to connect with your higher self. And it became so overwhelming as it resurfaces. So if you're dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, I feel that, you know, because this Queen of Swords can be a bit harsh at times, they may have said something that triggered this in you. They may have put you in a situation, or this is someone who just had some really, you know, blunt, harsh, straight up words in your face. If you were blind or you were purposely avoiding dealing with these energies, with these feelings that you're holding on to. They said, listen, I know you don't want to hear it, but you need help, and I'm going to get you some help. Whether it was at a church, whether it was, you know, sending you to a doctor, whether it was sending you to rehab, somebody here needed to get that help. And so if you're on the road to recovery, thank your lucky stars. Don't stop. It's been a tough transition. You know, whether it's admitting your true feelings, your true self, you know, coming out as the real person that you're finally discovering you are. Shedding the layers of who you aren't, that you've had to be for so long. Don't stop. and I'm nodding my head. I know you can't see that, but I just, yeah, I am nodding my head because I'm saying, no, Scorpio, don't stop. Your progress, it's important. You are on the right path. Whatever it is that you feel you're moving away from, even if it feels extremely painful at the moment, because maybe you're not even halfway there and you're like, you're freaking nuts, Monica, stop it. I don't know what you're talking about. It's going to hit you if it hasn't yet. You're on the right track to break free from illusions, break free from whatever secrets have held you back. There are secrets, for some, family secrets that you've held on to. If you were abused, if you witnessed abuse, some of you have lied to yourself about who you really are for the sake of the family. And yet it's just time. It's time to break free from the illusion that you've been living with for so long. The illusion you've put out to certain people. You've played a character for most of your life to please others. This was done out of fear. This is your coping mechanism. But you can break free from that now. You have people here that can help you. If you're not already on that path to getting the help that you need. I'm just going to take 2 more cards here. Okay, well, 3 came out, 4 came out, but I'm going to take them anyway, even though I don't normally. If you have a team of experts, a team of friends, people, family members, King of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, these are 2 people here that are crucial to your awakening, to your path towards your new life. This is rebirth for you. And you are going through some changes that you never, ever felt like you were strong enough to go through. I just got the chills right now. I can see, feel, hear someone crying to the point of shaking. If someone is relating or resonating with this or is about to, that's coming towards you. You've had to put up this front. And now you're on your path of self-discovery. Rebirth and self-discovery is what I see here. And you may waver out of fear whether or not you're doing the right thing. Especially if you're older, you're like, why say anything now? It's not about other people, Scorpio. It's about yourself. It's about honoring yourself and loving yourself, being your true, authentic self. Taking ownership of whatever you have been hiding from yourself and from others, and releasing yourself from it. What may have happened to you as to why you felt you had to live this way, whatever abusive situation you endured, that's not your fault. It is your responsibility, though, to stay on track towards your highest good, your divine path. Okay, Scorpio, that was very important for someone. Let's move on to the love life portion. Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising sign, and Venus signs. Overall love energy, June 15th through the 30th for singles and couples. I'm only going to do one spread. So singles and couples, apply it to your situation. Overall love energy, June 15th through the 30th, Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising sign. Most important message, forgiving and learning. So let's go back to the beginning. You had the perfect, or what was it? Something resolution. I already forgot. Not perfect timing. Peaceful resolution. This is about finding a peaceful resolution with yourself, with your past, making peace with your past, making peace with old pain and trauma you've suffered that perhaps have affected you at the present moment and perhaps have hindered you from moving forward with your life. And with the card of don't stop, those of you that are on the path to healing and breaking free and breaking through, you know, the self-sabotage, your own personal bullshit that probably wasn't yours to begin with. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. I'm hearing that as you cut that weight out, you lessen the burden on yourself. It starts with self-love, honey. You love yourself a little more. I also feel that there were some people here that self-sabotage completely and totally with codependencies, with addictions. You were in that element because you couldn't forgive yourself or you couldn't forgive someone else that had you in that state of mind. That's where that self-sabotage comes in. But I feel that you are taking back control of your life, Scorpio. And I hope you keep on going, keep on moving, breaking through from that, breaking free. Don't stop, remember. Obviously, this is a relationship where there needs to be some healing, forgiving and learning. Yeah, if this was about a marriage, a partnership, someone you felt very connected to, perhaps an earth sign, that is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, so if there was a third party situation, because we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords, you did feel very connected to someone at some point. Things didn't work out. There is a need for forgiving and learning in this situation. If you are separated from this person, you may have moved on with someone else, but you're thinking about this connection, this person. I feel as though for some, you're either going to go back, ask for forgiveness, or speak about forgiving and learning with this person, because maybe you're not the one that should be asking for forgiveness. Maybe they should be asking you for forgiveness, and you may be feeling ready or willing and able. Sometimes we're not ready to offer forgiveness, but we're willing to meet someone at that place that they're in. And it takes a lot of strength and courage to get there. And sometimes we don't get the closure that we need. And so you have to forgive the situation. You have to forgive the past. And if you're still in this energy, you have to be able to forgive and release yourself from it. Especially if it's affecting the way you move on, the way you move forward, a marriage, a partnership, a relationship. If you've met your soulmate, your divine counterpart, someone that you feel extremely connected to, because this is someone that brings stability and love and, you know, nurturing into your life. You feel like the two of you together are like this power couple. You make shit happen. You make it work. You can build a life together. And maybe someone had to get hurt in the process for you to get there, because Queen of Swords, man, she can be a bitch. That's bitter Betty right there. She's got a lot of anger and resentment at times, and she's not afraid to be blunt and, you know, tell it like it is. This can also be the same person if you're dealing with a Virgo, only because some people associate Queen of Swords with Virgo and being analytical and, you know, logical, and they both came out together. Now, if you are dealing with someone like this, where you don't have a third person, there are two sides to this person because the damage has been done. And that's where the forgiving and learning comes from. What can we do to heal this? What can we do to change things? To bring us back towards that path, you know, to good, love, healing, joy, you know, whatever it is that the two of you are trying to manifest here. But this is like two people coming together and finding stability and comfort within each other. But you can't do it if you're hanging on to shit from the past, pain, if there's no forgiving and learning from it. You could say you forgive each other, but if you continue to make the same mistakes or the same issues keep, you know, popping up over and over again, then there really is no learning of it, and there really is no forgiving of it. You're just basically saying or wanting to be forgiven, or you're forgiving them just for the sake of let's move on. But if you don't do the work behind it, there is no moving on. You're continuously in that same cycle. So, you know, some of you may have had this karmic cycle that you've kept replaying with someone. If there was a need for equal give and take, the person that wasn't giving it their all may need to come back in and do the forgiving and learning. Absolutely the need for healing, especially if you're dealing with an Aquarius or you want to move forward with an Aquarius. There is a need for forgiving and learning whatever the situation has done for you in the past that you're afraid of moving on and moving forward in the future, especially if you're dealing with an Aquarius. So forgiving and learning, if you're on the path to, you know, bettering yourself, committing to yourself, wanting a better future for yourself, you need to stand your ground, your spiritual truth, your spiritual beliefs. It's so important that you find the right path for you. Be careful of veering off that path. You'll end up in this situation once again. Okay, Scorpio, that was your reading, your mid-month energies check-in. Please give it a thumbs up. Hit the like button, like, subscribe, comment, whatever you wish. I absolutely appreciate you guys so much. Thank you again for all your support. If you'd like to book a personal reading, my information is in this description box below. See what I mean, Scorpios? You guys have me tongue-tied. Clearing my throat chakra next. Your summer love vibe reading is coming soon, hopefully by this weekend, once I'm done with all of the mid-month check-ins. Okay, thank you guys again. Have a wonderful June. Take care. Bye.